JMC, fellow Toastmasters, a sweet good evening to you all.
Good evening.
So today our speaker, Toastmaster Karthikeyan, going to deliver his speech from Project Level 3, Project 2. And the objective of the speech is, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice using a story within a speech or giving a speech that is a story. The time allocated is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish Toastmaster all the best. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vignesh. Our second speaker of this evening is always pregnant. Always pregnant with ideas of bringing members to the club. With much labor pain, he recently delivered 10 members for you. Say it. Normal delivery. So you can call him the captain of the ship, membership. He's taken marriage, he said, I'm happily married for 8 years. Happily, he said. I believe he's 8 years of marriage, his marriage is of 8 years. He said, happily married, and he got two wonderful kids, and God created marriage to know much about God. Did you bring your spouse? You can get a piece of recording from the Toastmasters call and just show to your wife. Excellent. Please put your hands to it. Welcome Toastmaster Karthikeyan. In marriage, you should stand for each other, and Toastmaster Karthikeyan is still standing.
2019. It's a very important year for me. Can you guess why? Toastmasters?
For promotion?
Marriage.
No, I am turning 12 years old. Most of them are reacting well. It doesn't look like 12 years old boy, but I was still existing on the 12 years before. But now I realize the difference between surveying and living. Surveying is just getting up in the morning and going for the callings and coming back, chit chat with the friends. But living is different. Living, I love the life which I live. What happened 12 years before? Now, this life is something like a fight. Life is like a fight. You get punches, a hook and jab in the form of obstacles, failures, challenges. Yet you stay on the way. Yet you fight and learn from the pathways. At the end, you will be still standing. Toastmaster of the day, fellow fighters, most welcome guest, if any. Wishing you all a very wonderful good evening.
Good evening.
As I told you, life is like a fight. Most of the time, in my life, venue for my fight is on the operation theatre. Round 1. A wrong turn at the end of my college days. My friends and I have decided to have a group study. So my friend and I have started to, in my bike, to my friend's place, little far away from my home. I have never shared my bike with anyone, but the moment when I shared my bike, in a few moments, the bus terribly hit me at the right side. Immediately I got to unconsciousness. My friend rushed up to search of the ambulance and admitted me in the hospital. Unfortunately, my body is not accepting anesthesia at the time, and also my spectacles got broken and a piece of glass is penetrated between my brain and my eyeballs. When the hospital nurse tried to dress up the dressing, I got a power of a Hulk and got a heavy pump. Immediately nurse got hospitalized for 3 months and lost her lower jaws. With the doctor's advice and my father's suggestion, my friend transferred me to the high-tech hospital which is in Chennai, Poru Ramachandra. I was in the entrance of mortuary. I was in the entrance of death. My doctor finally examined me and found I was affected by epidural hematoma and immediately going for a surgery to remove the blood clot in my brain. I was unconscious for 3 months. This story was narrated to me by my mom. And the round 2, skin grafting and clavicle bone fracture. Further examination, doctor found my right knee was missing and my clavicle fracture. So doctor suggested me again for a surgery to repair my clavicle bone fracture and my knees. Unfortunately, my body is not accepting anesthesia, as I told you earlier. Though doctor is giving numbness injection where they want to operate, so I can able to see where they are operating in my body. But I asked the doctor, doctor, you're going to do me before the operation begins. I used to ask the doctor, you're going to do me the operation on the right side, right leg, and my left clavicle bone. Because all the time we used to see in the newspaper, instead of right, they do in the left. Instead of left, they do in the right. It's a rare case, but I don't want to be in the rare case. I just confirmed with the doctor, and doctor replied. Do you know what doctor replied me? Let me tell you in the next round. And round 3, balloon embolization. As I told you earlier, a piece of glass which penetrated between my brain and my eyes, which made a pin drop hole in the nose, which is going from my eye to the brain, which causes a blood leakage and a blur vision. So, doctor again suggested for an angio balloon embolization surgery to blast the leakage of blood. Again, I was asking the doctor, you're going to do the operation on my right eye before the operation begins. And doctor again replied me. Do you know what doctor replied me? Keep quiet. Don't worry. I will take care of you. Anyway, I was very happy. I'm going to get my clear vision. I was in the fire. I was in the clouds. I'm going to get my clear vision. Wow! Unfortunately, no. Doctor again suggested me another surgery for me to get my vision. And my round 4, my job interviews. Because of my accident, I have lost the opportunity to attend more than 20 to 25 companies in my college days. But finally, I have attended a company that belongs to Dubai. About more than 800 people have participated. 300 got shortlisted, 30 got selected, 3 got the offer letter. I am very proud to share with you. I am one among the 3. I was crashed of these 4 rounds. I was down on the earth for the final count, 6, 7, 8. The coach was standing in the corner of the court, was asking me, come on. Like that, my friends and family were giving their hands to me. Come out from this problem. So finally, I was undergone 5 surgeries. I were been in 7 intensive care ICUs, and 11 doctors so far treated me, and I have spent more than 30 lakhs Indian rupees. And who will marry me? So I were in a love with a girl. For 4 years before my accident, I tried to convince the girl not to marry me. But that girl is sweet as sweet. She asked me when I need to marry you, or when is our marriage. She asked me like that. That's the power of love, power of marriage. What you think you will be. If you think you are weak, you will be weak. If you think you are strong, you will be strong. A famous quote by our Swami Vivekananda, and I follow, and I am so much impressed by this quote. As an optimistic guy, after suffering this much, I am still standing on.